Okay, let's get this show on the road. Oh, what a way to start. Defeat in war. Well, that was definitely happening. How's it going, Mr. Skull? How you doing? Dear. So I'm assuming that the parry issues are throughout the game, which I think that's going to make the Mysterio fight a little bit harder. Okay, I just want to check the web browser to make sure I have this up and ready to go, because we'll talk about this later on. It looks like we're not going to get the Summoner Appreciation calendar as we normally do. I should make this a little bigger, but it looks like we're going to get something a little different. I don't know if it's better or worse, but different. One thing about it I'm not too sure about. There's a portion where it says about purchasing, and I'm not sure if it's with actual currency or purchasing with units. If it's with units, it's not bad. Because even if you don't have units, well, you can do arena and get units. But if it's with real money, I don't know if that's such a good idea. But let's get through these 6 stars. I've been really lazy with arena today. I woke up early, went back to sleep, and got back up, and I think I had the 6 stars were available when I woke up the second time. And I'm like, yeah, I went in, did a fight or two, and yeah, it just was not feeling it. So here I am. So have you already tried Mysterio with Diablo? I tried. I don't think I've ever used Diablo outside of Arena, and I tried him against Mysterio, and I couldn't parry for shit. And I'm like, is he really that bad for parrying? And so then I went to try him against Winter Soldier, still couldn't parry, and I'm like, holy crap, I am like really bad. And then I saw on somebody's stream that people were saying, yeah, it's messed up. And then I see there's a couple posts on the forum, so I'm like, okay, it's not just me. Oh boy. But yeah, I was really worrying for a couple minutes. I'm like, wow. I mean, I know I'm mediocre to begin with, but... And the thing is, though, it doesn't seem like it's consistent. Like, sometimes you parry with the normal timing, and other times it's just, like, not at all. Like that one, that's absolutely fine. And this one of the offers that or the daily cards that they have up today, I was considering it, and then after the parry stuff, I'm like, no, why am I going to give them my money when they're always breaking things? But it's actually not a bad price, and there's also a 1-2 gem. Granted, it's a random, but I think I could use it on pretty much any class. Science, probably not, and probably not. No, that might be it. Just science. That I wouldn't have anybody that I want to take to rank 2. Skill would be fine. Mutant would be absolutely fine. Oh, tech and science. Yeah, I don't have anybody that I want to rank. I might have to turn off suicides for the Summer of Pain, and I might do it tomorrow to see if I could do it without suicides for the yeah, that's what I should have done last week. But the thing was, I really didn't expect to get it down when I did, and so it was more just a practice for like a couple hours. But yeah, that's what I should have done. When I figured that I needed to have suicides off, I should have just waited until tomorrow. Got up, and then yeah, because the thing is, even if you take them off and you're not able to one-shot it, then just use resources, right? And then leave them off for the one that comes up tomorrow, and you're good. I think that's what I'm going to do this time. If what we get tomorrow, if I think I need to have suicides off, I'll definitely try it, throughout the week with suicides on. But if I figure I need them off, I'll take them off next Wednesday. I tried with Diablo, but I need some videos. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't intending to necessarily get him down. I just wanted to try it with Diablo, and I've like never played him, so I have no idea how to play him. I read the info. So it's on the medium. Was it the L2? Medium and L1 for to poison. But I totally forgot that I need to have him armor broken. So I'm there trying to poison him. I'm like, why is he not getting him poisoned? Oh, right, because I need to throw a special. And then, because I kept getting hit when I thought I was parrying. So I'm just like, nah, you know what? I'm just not going to bother. Relentless, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, the parry thing is weird. It's either way, it sucks. But I think I would... Oh, well, okay, he's unblockable, so that's my fault there completely. And of course, I lose the armor up as soon as I get bleeds. Wow. Okay. Probably should have saved my L3 there. But, I think one... Yeah, I should be able to do it here. Cool. Doing good, my man. How are you? I'm doing okay. I also think, also heavies. Yes. Heavies and mediums. Yeah. I did try him a bit for Winter Soldier, but that was frustrating me too because of the keep getting hit when I thought I was parrying. One thing I did like, I think I got down to, like, not intentionally, I mean, on purpose, absolutely on purpose. I got down to about 30% health on Diablo, but I finished the fight at 100%. Which, not bad. Not bad at all. Mr. Quacky, how you doing? I didn't update the game and no parry problem, so this is nice just watching everybody suffer. No, yeah, I didn't. This is the first arena I've been doing since the update, so. Yeah, normally, no, if AQ is on or War is still active, I don't update right away. But we don't have AQ currently, and War we've already done, so yeah. Jacob, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Not that one. That one was not me. I guess that's the thing, though, right? Like, only the person playing would actually know if they... Yeah, see, that one was... I wonder if it's specific champions or something. One thing I noticed, and I don't know if it's like a specific change. Oh, man, that's really annoying. But I'm wondering if it's maybe specific champions that are having a problem. So do you get Claire first time I've been online in a few days? Yes, I did. Did get her. I got close, though. Got close to not... Oh, see? Parry worked there. Yeah, I ended up at 89th with 96 million. So I was 11 spots. Let's see. He's great. Yeah, dude, he is great with suicides. And he's got a heal on his L1. And it's interesting. So it took me a second to realize what was going on. So you throw his L1, you start to heal up. Because he comes out of it, he drinks, and he starts to heal up a bit. And then all of a sudden, your health goes down a little bit. I'm like, what the hell is going on? But it's the recoil, because the special one animation takes a little bit of time to be done. So your recoil is actually a little bit delayed before it kicks in. I really like Diablo, by the way. My R2 putting in some nice numbers, and he is so yeah. The only thing with the sustainability, I kind of wonder if we're going to see that that's an issue, because, like I said, I was at 30% and was able to finish the fight at 100%. Although, wait, no, I think I had synergy, so that could have helped. But it kind of reminds me a little bit of how Diablo was with his regen when they did, or not Diablo, the Hood. So did you guys see it? There's the link in the description. Did you guys see the info for this Summoner event? So I'm guessing we're not getting the Summoner Appreciation Calendar, and it's being replaced by this event, which it looks okay. It basically seems like it's going to be pretty much the same kind of stuff. Not to judge you, but was there a reason for you ranked to Electro or just for fun? Oh, that's fine. I took him to rank 2 probably about a year ago maybe. At the time I was doing competitive wars, and it was when you couldn't see the opponents on each node. So I took him to R2 as a defender, and I think it was like a week later where they announced that all of the nodes would be viewable. So it was absolutely pointless at the end of the day. I don't like he would not have been a great defender anyways, but if you didn't know that he was there, if you didn't have somebody that could counter him, he might not get a kill, but he would definitely use up somebody's health. And I don't think I ever got to place him on defense when the nodes were hidden, or when the opponents were hidden. So it was absolutely pointless. And actually, when I did that, it was going to be between him and Gladiator Hulk, and I just decided to do a defender at the time, and I ended up doing Gladiator Hulk later on, so it was fine. But at the time I would have preferred to do Gladiator Hulk, but I figured, an R2 Electro, if you're not prepared for it, so. Yep, battle fast. Yeah, so the what do you got? You got the resort, you got the regular thing. And the resort is going to, you have to, I'm not clear if it's just units or if it's actual money. I think it's units because they have something in there saying the equivalent of some of the unit offers. So I'm assuming that means it's just the units. Mr. DJ, how you doing? Got 5,000 poison tick going. Nice. Yeah, I think I might try him a little bit again when the Harry thing is resolved, because that was just really frustrating me. Trying to use him and thinking I've parried him, but keep getting hit. I'm bored out of my mind. Hope the stream relives some boredom. Uh-oh. Well, aren't you helping your parents do stuff? Or is that all done? Geez, you're coming to me for entertainment? Things gotta be rough, dude. So I wonder... No. I'm going to try to parry to see what would happen there. So I'm kind of wondering if it is certain champions where it's happening. Okay, no, that was fine. So you cheer up my slight depression? Oh. If I can, try to find a Diablo fight, Summer of Pain. If not, then I'll use Apocalypse. I would assume, so the update's been live for almost 2 hours. I'd say by middle of the day, you should be able to find a few. The only thing is, I think most people that would have done would have done the fight and done videos probably already have it done, so they don't have the need. Yeah, well, I mean, there could be people who Diablo would be their best option as well, who've been waiting, who might upload a video. But yeah, you'll have some people who've already done it, have Diablo, who will do videos just to say, here you go, kind of thing. So we'll give it about half an hour, and then we'll take a look at the summoner event. So it's looking like Hercules is going to be the third highest prestige overall. Ooh, actually, I want to check something quick here. I want to see if they've updated who is going to be in the next set of arena yet. I'm guessing it's going to be the buffed champions, and then let's see. No, I don't see it there. Wait, where do they normally? Ah, there we go. Okay, yeah, I know they haven't updated it yet. All right. So what are you up to, DJ? What you got going down? Yeah, I think if you're gonna do it with Apocalypse, though, you're really gonna want Suicides off. You know what? Let me do a quick try of Diablo against Winter Soldier again. But if it's the same nonsense where I try to parry and it just keep getting hit, I'm not gonna finish. Well, actually, no. Maybe it's okay, because that would highlight the region, I suppose. Do you think it matters if I try it with or without synergies? I guess not. It's better to go without synergies to get a better idea of what he's actually going to do. So this isn't the Summer paid fight. It's just Diablo on his own. Who would have ever thought that we would be trying out Diablo? And he's got pre-fights too. I think at least the stun immunity, that could be, well, I mean, it's not going to be necessarily useful here, but oh, stun and reflection stuff, that would be really useful. But yeah, we're going to go with the healing one. So this is going to be a bit of a longer fight, because I mean, this is just a rank 1. And I don't really know how to play it, so. Hey! Got the parry, how exciting. Let's see. Nope, didn't get that parry though. And there's the poisons. And I think, yeah, it's on my L1 where I'm going to heal. And then on my... The one thing I don't really like too much is you can basically only use one L3 per fight. As far as I can tell, you can pretty much use it as a heal. Which I suppose is okay. Like, if you get down low and you need to come back up, then use it. You can use all 3, but... I suppose the nullifying would be okay if I get a bleed on me, eh? This isn't terrible damage-wise. Okay, so let me get beat up a bit. And Okay, a little bit more, I guess. Oh, that's right. So, Duped, he takes... No, I think he heals back 30% of the damage taken as long as he's got a poison. So, that actually would have taken a really long time to get me down. Alright, so what we're going to do... Just go like this for a bit and see how far we heal up. And when we get to about 80-ish or so, we'll get beaten up again. And then use the L3 to see how much it heals us. But it's looking like he is going to be a damn good suicide champion. Holy cow. I don't like his style so much, or the look of him, so I don't know how much I would use him really. Although I guess if you're looking for a poison champion and you don't have Immortal Eye Bomb, this is a good alternative. Maybe better. Okay, so let's get him just under 50, and then we'll let him beat up on Diablo a bit, and then so what we were at 60%, and now we're at 90. Oh, ooh. All right, so let's go down below 50. That's 52. Let's go to around maybe 30-ish. We'll have to build up some power again. All right. So we're going to go from 20% and we'll see what we get to. We'll see if we can come back up to 100 before the fight's done. Okay, so that was almost 20% from that L3. Now we're going to use our L1s for some regen. Yeah, yeah, getting parries, excellent. Nope, not that one. Okay. It's very inconsistent with when parry. Oh crap! I tapped block there. Yeah, so we're not going to end up at 100, that's for sure, but... Oh, come on. Yeah, he needs the awakening for the healing while he's got a poison on him. So if you are running him with suicides, you'd want him awake. I think at R2, this wouldn't be too bad at all. Okay, yeah, and that heal on that L1, that surpasses the recoil. Mr. Nick, how you doing? Yeah, so we were down to 20, and what do we finished at about 70 or 80. So and we were losing health as we were going as well. So that is not bad. But yeah, here's the awakening toxic experimentation. While poisoned, Diablo takes 19% reduced damage from all sources. While the opponent is poisoned, Diablo gains 237 attack rating. Let me see. Mr. Bourne, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Let me just see here if he's already been updated on Aunt May, and we can see what that healing or the reduction in damage would end up being. Okay, so it goes to a max of 48%. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Mr. Bourne, how's your day coming along? New update, yeah. Exciting times. I'm gonna get out of here. Get out of here. Some of his synergies are pretty decent too. Both for himself and the synergy partner. Let's have a quick look. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this because there's gonna be, I think there's already somebody streaming the updated champions, and then I'm sure there's gonna be videos. So we'll just have a quick look at some of the synergies. Unending ambition, Diablo personal poison debuffs become passive and gained 10% potency. I don't know if that's that useful for... Oh! I guess that's not too bad for Loki. But yeah, let's just look at the synergies for Diablo, I guess. Special attacks have a 70% chance to inflict a stun debuff lasting 1.5 seconds per level of special attack used. Diablo buffed? Yeah. Now, I think it's a pretty good buff anyways, but considering how he was prior, it makes him look really, really good. Philosopher's Mix is paused during Diablo special attacks. This one with Dormammu I kind of like. After using an imbued attack, gain 40 dark energy for Dormammu. Dormammu's actually getting quite a few decent synergies. Unfortunately, Dormammu on his base is still what he is, but with synergies, he's looking pretty decent. Yeah, and then these last two with the critical damage rating and the extra attack. Actually, this one's not too bad because having Doom and Mr. Fantastic on the team is not too bad. And actually, with Mr. Fantastic, that wouldn't be too bad either because you can activate Mr. Fantastic's pre-fight and do more dot damage. So, Dorm getting buffed soon? I hope so. Hercules God tier? I haven't looked at anything about him yet. I think he's looking like he's really high on prestige, though. I just don't know how to play Dormammu. No, I think I know how to play him. If you're talking about like the heavies and then the healing, yeah. But still, the damage on his regular hits outside of heavying isn't that high. I mean, I hope I know how to play him. I have maxed out 5-star and R2 at 6-star. Diablo question mark synergy? Yeah, so it's going to be something new. Something new and exciting. So the healing's not affected with the awakening. That's good. Right. Yes, the healing from the L3 and the L1. It's just the reduction in damage. But if he's not awakened, you're going to... No, that's right. You don't take any poison damage at all, I don't think. Solar knows how to play every other champion except Dormammu? Maybe. I mean, if his damage was a little bit higher, just so that he's a little bit faster, He'd probably be my favorite Mystic. My favorite Mystic is Claire, but actually, it's kind of for the same reasoning. She's got a heal. She's got great. Well, she's got power control. I don't think it's great, but she's got power control, and she's bleed and poison immune after a combo. The only difference to me between her and Dormammu really is that Dormammu starts off immune right away, and it takes a little bit of time to get to his high damage. Yeah, it was a little bit slow on that dash in. What are you up to, Born? What you got going down? I think it was the June buff champions. Initially, Dormammu was one of the ones listed in like the leaked info. To be, I think Dormammu was listed as a rework, but obviously that was not the case. It was either May or the June one. Probably the June one. What you got going down, my dude? Well, that's what I just asked you. What I got going down is doing some arena nonsense. And then I need to do a couple riffs. I'm almost done with the riffs, finally. And, oh, I guess I'll do a little bit of Master. Get some points for event quest completion. That's what I got going down. So are you at work currently, or are you just hanging out? I really don't know what I feel, how I feel about this summoner event. I think I like it more than the calendar because you get to pick what you're going to receive. And I'm sure once it goes live, or actually now, I guess, because you can, well, no, maybe you can't see all of the rewards. You can see some of the rewards. Wow, that sucked. But maybe we're getting less than we would from the calendar. I'm eating chicken sandwich, working and chatting with, oh, very good. Very good, very good. Fun times, fun times. So did you take advantage of any of the July 4th offers or no? I took a bit more advantage than I intended, actually. Oh boy. I had gotten a briefcase and a treasure, and up until Sunday night, I was good. I was like, I'm fine. I don't need anything else. And then, what was it I ended? Oh, I ended up getting 2 more treasures. Which, I don't know why. I really don't. Just the 30s? Okay, $90 total. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I think I ended up being $250 or $300 because of the exchange. So it would have been like 200 US. Or no, just over 200 US. But prior to Sunday night, I was at like 1 something. And I was actually tempted to pick this up because I think it's actually not bad, especially if you're needing T2A, because it ends up being 3 T2A within 2 weeks, which is pretty cool. And then you've got also the rank 1 to 2 gem. But I'm like, you know what? We just got this update. There's issues with at least Perry. Maybe there's other issues. I'm not. No, I already gave them enough money, and they don't do anything with it, like to resolve problems in the game. What was it I was gonna look at? Where is he? Okay, yeah. So he's always immune to poison, so that's not going to do anything. Okay. Yeah. So the awakening is just the reduced damage overall, and then the extra damage that you would do. Okay. Yeah, I'll pass too. Plus, I have lots of content to do. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing too, right? Like, if you've got a lot of content in front of you, then that leaves you with lots of items coming your way. So then those kind of offers are less valuable, really. If you've got everything done, then something like that Awakening Gem purchasing is a better value. Have you been keeping up with the Summer of Pain fights? I'm interested to see the one tomorrow with the solo objective. Yeah, Diablo is looking pretty good. The regen on him is crazy. Because I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you were here when I was using him against Winter Soldier, but I went down as far as 20%, and I ended up at 70 or 80%, and I was still taking damage throughout, and I was using specials throughout. So I mean, that's not bad. But I would wait a little bit before getting too excited, at least about that regen, just because it reminds me of when the Hood got buffed, and one of the big things with him was his regen as well, which they ended up saying was not intentional. So I could see something similar here. Well, we don't know what he's drinking. We don't know if it's an alcoholic beverage. It could be water. Supersonic, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Okay, so I'll do this match and then we can go have a look at this summer summoner event thing. Kabam will tune him down. No, what they'll say is that he was bugged or was unintentional, like they did for the Hood. It ain't apple juice? You sure about that? Yeah. Might not be apple juice, maybe it's orange juice. He obviously drinking chicken nuggets after he put them in the blender. Hey, well, you know, teach their own. Mr. Parasite, how you doing? The Hood got a lot of backlash? Yeah. Yeah, but the Hood one, people were upset before it ever went live. Like, really upset. It's fun. It's unfortunate, too, with the Hood one, because there were people who actually preferred him after the changes. Isn't liquid courage another term of alcohol, and he gets more powerful with alcohol than if he knows he's more powerful with alcohol? Why won't he be drinking all the time? But isn't that the poison one? Let's see. Yeah, liquid courage is the poison one. So maybe they're insinuating that alcohol poisons you? I don't think that a Marvel game, when Marvel is owned by Disney, could be promoting an alcoholic. What? Come on. Okay, so let's go have a look at the Summoner event. I agreed to Hood's kit should be changed completely. He was a whole new champion. His anime. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really pay too much attention, especially when I saw that they were like, I just saw 4 people watching his streams, and I thought 4 is not a nice number, so I thought, oh, well, how sweet of you. Okay, so let's bring up the form post. Okay. So if I need to make that any bigger, just let me know. So I'm not going to read through the whole thing because really, like this, I don't know, it just doesn't make any. Yeah. Starts tomorrow and it goes until October. So this is something that's going to be running for a long time. Actually, okay, yeah, I will read the info. Looking to get away for the summer? Well then, do we have the destination for you? For our fun-loving, thrill-seeking summoners, why not try our Summoner Camp? Our camp activities will keep you entertained all summer long, and as always, you will have chances to win many awesome prizes. I don't know how they could say "as always," considering this is the first time. But anyways, plus you'll get to meet other summoners and maybe even a few new champions. For our, I don't know what. Oh, right, because of the shards. Okay. For our summoners who are looking to splurge on something a little more luxurious, we got you covered. Introducing our very own Summoner Resort. Indulge in the same thrills with all the frills. You may participate in all camp activities plus exclusive resort activities. For even further indulgence, reserve yourself a Resort Pass Plus and experience the maximum perks and prizes our summer event has to offer. Solar checking their ground. I'm totally missing everyone's streams lately. Some crap has happened to YouTube. It is giving notification only when the stream ends. I think that's funny, but maybe it's not. What are you waiting for? Contact your nearest Battle Royale agent for more information on how to book your perfect summer getaway with us. Or check out our forum post below. Okay, so we're going to have these 2 events, the camp and the resort. And read your last 2? No. In regards to their grammar? Oh, okay, about Nick Fury. But he also has an eye patch. Although I do have kind of bad eyesight, but in both eyes, not just one. So here's the thing that I'm not too sure about. Let me see where we get to. Okay, yeah. So where they're talking about this cost equivalent portion, I'm not too sure if that just means that in order to get the Resort Pass Plus or Resort Pass, that it's the same amount of units, or it's like a real currency equaling Peter Parker's wallet and Star-Lord's loot bag. But I'm not sure about that. And then, like any other thing that they ever announce, it gets convoluted and it's hard to understand, so I'll wait until it's actually in-game. But let's get down to the rewards. Bonus summoner or summer shards complete the final milestone in the Summoner Resort Pass. Purchase required. Rewards by summoner title. Okay, so this is what you can get each day. Oh, wow. Okay, and this is going from tomorrow until October. So you've got most of July, August, September. That's a fair bit then. And then we're going to get these tokens that we're going to use to buy the stuff. Bamboo should go to English grammar classes, Sergeant Board. But I think she does better than a lot of the other forum mods. Okay. All bundles can be acquired with tokens earned from milestone. So types of bundles available at the start of the event. So tomorrow when this starts, we should be able to pick these ones up right away once we get the tokens. Available to be unlocked as you trade more tokens during the event. So one thing that I'm a little bit confused about, so we've got the 6400 6-star shards here, and then we also have it here. So we got it at the top left in the picture and then at the bottom middle. So I don't know if that means that that's actually 2 instances or that's just this image, the way this is set up. And I don't know if this is actually showing everything that's going to be available. Because I really think that we should see a 6-star class gem too, but we don't see it in the images, so. But yeah, a fair bit of T5B, T2A, 6-star shards. So it'll be interesting to see tomorrow when it goes live. And I think that this is replacing the calendar, which fair enough, because I mean, previously 2016, 2017, it was just like a Summoner Appreciation gift or a week calendar, like a week-long calendar, and then it changed to being like a several-month calendar. So this is just the next change, I guess. Which, so be it. It'd be pretty damn crazy if they did that and the calendar. If they did, I'd be feeling really appreciated. Sergeant, any idea of the gold event? Yeah, Sergeant, any idea? Come on now. Let's hear it. I think the gold thing, like the gold boost, usually only lasts a week, if that. So that might come at the end of this, or maybe tomorrow. I don't think it will be tomorrow. Yeah, I figured you were gonna do that. Damn, I'm playing like Sergeant Bourne. I mean, oh dear, what's going on? Oh, let me take a quick look on the forums and just see if they've addressed the parry thing. Maybe their response is that it's hard to change the way the game works, and it's something that they wouldn't do because they've used that thing twice. The time where Corvus was, where you couldn't do the timeout thing with Corvus, that was their initial response, was that they don't change things just arbitrarily. And then later on, they came back that they had been working on a change, and it mistakenly went to the live servers. And then the other one was when the AI was all messed up after they did the arena changes. But more, how you doing? What's going down? I opened all my gold because I needed to rank up some mofos. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. It used to be twice per... Yeah, so it used to be the Summoner Appreciation and then Christmas. Solar cracks himself up so much they call him Humpty Dumpty. Huh. Okay. Come on now, Sergeant. Don't lie. I know you're laughing. I know you're laughing. Mr. Scarslayer, how you doing? Bro, my bad. I didn't answer your comment on my iBomb vid sooner. I was rather intoxicated this weekend. It's all good. This was the weekend to Diablo it up, I suppose, right? Okay, yeah, it's fine. Aw, look at that. How special. All of the greetings in chat. Aw. It's like long lost friends have all reunited. It's so special. Just warms my heart. Oh, Relentless. At some point you're gonna need to get on voice chat when I'm streaming. Like if I need an announcer or something. Dude, when I was watching that video of yours the whole time, like this guy has got to work in radio. I mean, you got the perfect face. I mean, voice for radio. So, oh dear. Not much, just chilling and finishing side quests right now. Yeah, I gotta get in there too. Actually, I'm gonna do some rifts once I'm done with these 6 stars. So I realize now I don't need to run my 6 stars multiple times a day, and because of that, I've gotten really lazy with the Rita. Or not my 6 stars. I don't need to run the 6-star basic multiple times a day. I just need to run it once a day, 3 days, and that gives me the points I want. I'm done grinding the Summoner Trials Arena. I lost my streak again. I don't want to do it again. Yeah, but I mean, that's not a tough one to get the streak back, right? And then you could also use like 3 stars with Arena Boost, and it goes a lot quicker. I'm down. I'll jump on when you would like. I'll do a face reveal at 100 subs. Very good. Well, hey, if you've already joined my Discord, you can get on there now if you want. I'm going to be going for a little bit longer, so. And then that would actually save me. Then I don't have to be reading Sergeant Bourne's comments. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to have somebody to talk to. You know, it's funny. So I haven't used my webcam in a long time. And the last like week, I keep thinking that I'll just start using the webcam. And I think it's because I can't currently. So for the webcam, I had just been using my old iPhone, the camera from there. But my other charge cord is screwed up. So I need a new charge cord. So right now I've only got one that connects the phone to the computer. So I can't have the cam going and the phone connected. And of course now is when I'm like, oh yeah, I'll use the webcam. I have nothing to do except the arena. This time I even completed EQ normal. Damn, son. So, you know what? I'm out of here. All right, Born. Have a good one. But Sora don't want to talk to me. Aw. Dude, I've asked you several times about getting on voice, and you actually just completely ignore whenever I bring that up. You don't even say, oh, no, I'm busy, or I'm at work, or another time. You just don't even acknowledge the suggestion whatsoever. So, yeah. You hit level 60? Ooh, very good. Oh, I thought you went for Colossus round 1. Oh, you were waiting to see the results, right? Okay. Yeah, if you want to get on voice, Sergeant, feel free. Just join the Discord and then go into the voice lobby, and I'll just drag you into the stream chat. This is not the first time you hear of it. No, I absolutely know that is not the truth, dude. Because I mean, recently you haven't been in chat often, but like I don't know, a while ago, maybe not but most of the time I'd stream, you'd be in chat, and at least 3 times I asked you if you wanted to get on in the voice chat. You just completely ignored the question. Now, okay, fair enough. If you weren't able to hear, like if you were away from your computer or something like that, then okay. But I don't think so, because I would ask the question and then you would type something else in chat, like responding to somebody else or whatever. So I'm pretty sure you heard what I asked. And I mean, you're not that old, so it's not like you're hard of hearing. And actually, Relentless is pulling the same thing. I'm still working, but I can jump in on 30 minutes. Okay. See, okay, so Relentless wasn't pulling the same thing. He actually responds. Okay, okay. So basically, Sergeant, you should follow Relentless's example. Oh yeah, we're only just at an hour now. We probably still got about another hour to go, hour and a bit. Man, I was like really slow on Arena yesterday, both getting started and just getting it done, and it's the same thing today. I can't get on. Okay, that's fine. At least you responded this time. That's all I'm asking for. I just want that acknowledgement, man. To be honest, I mean, it's not like it's happened often, but I'd actually prefer to be doing Arena with two people in voice, and then I would just read like the chat comments basically, and the two people on voice, they could just talk to each other. I would have talked to them. I don't know. I find Arena goes so much faster when you've got something else to focus on, like watching TV or just having a chat with somebody, or reading chat in general. The only difference there is well, actually no, this isn't chat's fault. This is just me. But then it just comes down to concentrating on two things at once. It is a chill setting to chat with other MCOC grinders, yeah, and hypothesize on the next champions content, etc. Yeah, I you know what? Like, I mean, I'm obviously streaming MCOC. People are here to talk about that or whatever, but I'm fine just talking about whatever. I mean, there's been streams where I'll be going for like 2 hours and probably an hour and a half of it has nothing to do with MCOC. Oh, I don't actually know if Bishop as a defender is any more significant than he would have been previously. Imagine chatting with your non-MCOC friends when you grind, except I don't have any friends. It's funny. So I moved. So I'd lived in the same town for like 30 years. And I left when I did, partly because it was time to leave. And also I wanted to leave before I got older, like much older. Just because I figured it'd be easier to make friends and, get into things in a new place if you're somewhat young. So I moved to where I am. I was here for 2 months, I think. And then I did some traveling. Then I came back, moved into my place, got a roommate, and then I went and traveled again. And I came back, and after that, I'm like, you know what? I'm fine just staying at home, watching TV, hanging out with my brother. So I've made no effort to make or even meet real life people here. And this is several years now, and I'm like, well, you know what? Maybe there was no need to try to move when I'm young. I could have done this at 60. What is your new address? 2 streets over and 1 house behind yours.
I blame Solar this time for making me not grind basic. You predicted the 5-star to be 30 million.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. The round... Wait, the basic? Hell no. The first time I had the basic at 15 million, I think I was off by 1 million, and this time I've got it at 18. You don't get to blame me. No, no, no. I read that for a second. I was like, what? Is that what I have there? How you been, Parasite? I haven't seen you for a while. How are things in the good old UK? Good old UK. I saw 40 million and 30 million. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Because even... No. I think I had the 6-star for the basic at 45 million. And it's rain that spoils all the fun. Yeah. Well, hey, that's better than the heat that we were having here last week. Oh man, that was not cool. Well, no, it really wasn't cool. Good on. So what do you think of this Summoner event, Parasite? So rather than the Summoner Appreciation Calendar, we're going to actually have to do stuff to get free stuff. Although, I mean, everything in the game is free unless you spend money, I suppose. Did I? No, I didn't. What champ are you grinding, if any, and what score do you want to get to? So currently I'm not grinding. I went for Clairvoyant in the first round, and I had my prediction at 85 million, and I was off by 5. She went for 90. I did 95. So I still got... So I think anytime you see somebody with a prediction, you should always go a little bit higher. But usually when I try to do the predictions, I try to have it so that, like, a little bit above what I think the bottom would be. So I was expecting, like, low 80s to about 90. Like, I thought 90 would have been on the high end, but 90 was actually bare minimum. But yeah, for this round, I'm not going for anybody. I'm just doing the top 5% in the featured arena and the top 6% in the basic arena. And then the max milestones for the Summoner Trials. I'm not impressed with this month for July. The question, is it hard, is what? Maybe it might impress calves at beginner levels. These are not that good for later calves and for the Summoner event. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a fair bit of 6-star shards. There's T5B. There's lots of resources. The only resource I want to see is a 6-star Awakening gem, though. And that's not... doesn't look like it's there. Okay, I just saw that you already have all milestones, so I thought you might be grinding for some... Oh, yeah, no, so this is to get the 6%. No, the August rewards. Okay. And... I see. Fair enough. Yeah, I didn't know if you were referring to, like, this month as being June, although, yeah, I guess... Because we still have, like, June is still... Like, the June events go until tomorrow, so... Yeah, so the only arena where I would only go to the max milestones is the Summoner Trials. And I think that's actually partly why when the summoner trials are done and it's all those bots that are in the top spots, I think most people, they're hitting the 4.4 million and that is absolutely all they're doing. I don't think there's anybody going beyond. So I think if you go like 5 million, 6 million, you're going to end up showing up in the top 100, top 200. And it's the top 500 who get the 4-star Nexus. So we should end up here at about 21 million running the 6 stars, because this full 6-star run is about 7 million. And if I don't think I've died any. Sergeant wasn't distracting me too much, so I don't think I've died any on this current session, so should be good. Mr. Redwood, how you doing? Apart from T5CC, Shard, 6-star rank up gem, crystals, and awakening, nothing impresses me at the moment. Yeah, which is why I wasn't too enticed to spend very much for the July 4th offers, actually. The little bit of T3A and T6B, it just didn't really seem like, I mean, you have to accumulate over time, fine, but it just seemed like such a little amount. It wasn't enticing. The only thing I really want to see is a 6-star awakening gem. And so I have 2 generic 6-star awakening gems, but my problem is, I guess it's really not a problem. There is nobody, like there's quite a few champions that I have that would do well for an awakening, but I don't have an immediate use for them to be awakened. So for example, like Ghost, her awakening is going to make her faster. I don't have any need for her to be faster right now. Like when 7.3 comes out, if I were going to go for a legend run, then I would want to have Ghost awakened. Outside of that, it's not worth a generic gem. If I were to get a tech gem, absolutely, would go into her right away. Nick actually would probably make the most sense for me to use a generic gem on, just because I use them all the time. So, you want to do incursion run? Sure. Do you want to do 7 or 8? If we do 7, we may as well do all 10. If we do 8, maybe 5 rooms today, 5 tomorrow. This is a fantastic stream. I haven't been using any of the Fantastic Four, really. Alright, that was bad. You went a while without streaming, right, Sergeant? Like 2 weeks or so? Just life, or just got just wanted a break from it? No, for the 400. Oh, right. You had just gone to Twitch. Yeah. I thought I'm following you on Twitch, though, and I don't remember seeing you. No, maybe I'm not. Because there's something. Both YouTube and Twitch. No. So, but on YouTube, there were several people that I was following, and there was one person in particular. They were streaming, and I'm like, "How come I don't see that you're streaming?" And so I went to their channel and I looked, and I wasn't subscribed, and I knew I had subscribed previously. I'm not following you on Twitch. But I know I've watched you on Twitch, and the only way I would know that you're live is if I was. Okay, I have to check that. Although actually on Twitch maybe not, because I don't like watching MCOC on Twitch. I don't know why.
I've tried. Actually, it's only you and there was somebody else. I tried watching on Twitch, and I just don't. Who the hell was the other one? But yeah, I don't know what it is. Spotted an interesting 6-star under the unowned tab a bit ago. Stark Spite. Ooh, what? No. Really? Ooh, I gotta take a look at that. Because if he's there, we should see Blade and Ghost Rider soon. I mean, eventually, yeah, we're gonna see them all. Oh, I wonder. So in the Summoner event thing, they say something about meeting new champions. So I just thought they meant because you're gaining shards from it, so you're going to get new champions. But I wonder if that's what they were insinuating. Like we're going to see champions who aren't currently available. Like something like that. Yeah, I'm going to take a look. Solar restreams Twitch but doesn't watch MCOC on Twitch. That is correct. Because I did a couple streams. So, and I remember telling you this a long time ago, was that I wanted to try Twitch and I wanted to try the restream thing just to see how they worked. Not because I intended to actually do it consistently. So I did 3... Holy crap, I'm getting beat up here. I did 3 streams on Twitch, just on Twitch, and then I started doing the restream thing. And the restream one I kind of like because I like the way the chat is set up, and I also like that it just allows for more people to participate. But yeah, I wouldn't just sit down and watch. Other things I will watch on Twitch, like if somebody's doing World of Warcraft, I would watch that on Twitch, but just I don't know what it is. Why I don't? Maybe it's just that I'm so used to the YouTube people for MCOC on the YouTube side. Twitch has also become no. Wait. You're big ball fool? Wow. Wow. So if I'm a big bald fool, you're just a big fool. Okay. Yeah. Alright, let's see this. Yeah, you kind of got to check that every now and then, eh? Because they just sneak them in there and they don't tell you. They don't tell you nothing. Nothing. Oh boy. Exciting times. Although I don't know if it really matters because there's been a few. Well, no, because they ended up in game. But there's been a few where we've seen them there and then they're removed. Oh, I didn't know it did that. It tells you if you already got them and then you can actually look at the champion you have. Cool. I wonder if that's new. Okay. Plus most of the community is on YouTube? Yeah. Take that back, Parasite. Which is not crap. Okay. So are there any others? Because usually, I think it's not just one... Well, maybe it is just one character at a time. The only one I really want to see is Hyperion, man. I think if we see Hyperion as a 6-star, I'd be going all out in Arena, and I would definitely open some featured calves for him. Anyways, thought I'd drop in for a like. Solar got to go. Wi-Fi is crap at work with the constant buffering. Talk to y'all later. All right, Mr. Redwood, have a good one. Thanks for coming by and saying hi. What all do we have here? Okay, yeah. Wait, what? Yeah. Reminding us of our defeat. Terrible. All right. So we've got about 1.3 million to go here. This is not new. It has been there from 6 months. Checking the chat info about. No, I know that's been there, but I meant the where it tells you if you already got the champion, like at that rarity. I'd never seen that portion previously. Granted, I mean I don't look at that too often. Usually after a new update, though, I'll go and see. Ooh, are we gonna get somebody? I didn't do it this time, obviously. It's gonna be funny. Once he's available as a 6-star, all the people that are like, oh, Stark Spidey sucks, blah, blah, blah. See how many of them are, oh, I can't wait to get Stark Spidey as a 6-star. I really think that's going to happen with Blade, though. When he's available as a 6-star, a lot of people are going to want to pick him up. Oh, you know, it'll be really interesting because when Blade first came out, he was really high for prestige. It will be really interesting if, as a 6-star, he's one of the top prestige champions. Let me see if they've got. Imagine Hype being a 6-star. Yeah, man. I will. I think I would be in the arena for him. Yeah, I think I would have a go at the arena for him for sure. He's not somebody I use very often as a 5-star currently, but it's because he's only available as a 5-star. There's a lot of instances where if I had him as a 6-star, I would be using him. Why did they be so stingy with champions like Hyperion as 6-star? I think it's just because it's not that he's OP. It's that I think they realize a lot of people. It's maybe partly the nostalgia of it too. So like ones like the original Scarlet Witch, Wolverine, like those are big go-tos as 4-stars. And I think they realize that people would just, who are collectors want those champions. And same thing with Hyperion. But in Hyperion's case, I think that he would be very impactful. 130 million for 6-star hype, guaranteed. For 6-star, yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Because 130 million is... It's not a fun time, but it's definitely a doable score to put up without having to use a ton of resource, like a ton of units to refresh. Yeah, probably, and because he's somebody too that doesn't need to be awakened. So, no, I don't think 200. I think we will eventually get there, though. Currently, I think the top 6-star featured was Overseer, and he went for 140. I think the second round was higher, but the site I look at the info for, it doesn't have the info for the second round. Except Jay Silver doesn't like hype. Well, I mean, not everybody likes every champion. I don't like Quake, so... Actually, no. I shouldn't say I don't like her. I don't know how to play her. If I knew how to play her, I might like her. No Hercules and Cavs. What a shame. We voted for her and can't even have a 4% chance. Yeah, I would assume that he's going to be the second champ. You like every champion? Aw, that's so sweet of you. Oh, you know what? The only champion I don't like and like I don't think I would ever go for as a 6-star is Spider-Ham. And it's only because I don't know, it seems cartoonish to me. I know that sounds stupid because everybody in the game is basically a cartoon, but and I might have a hard time with Diablo because I also don't really like him. But with this change and me always running suicides, it looks like he is going to be the way to go. One thing I really don't like is how this parry is not consistent. Every champ holds a part of my heart. Aww. Sergeant said, even if they bring nerf 6-star version of Pipe and Quake, they might go higher just for collection. Yeah. All the buffs suck this month? Really? I think the Diablo one is pretty good. I don't know about damage wise, but sustainability wise, yeah, it looks. I've only used him 3 times against Winter Soldier though, and I tried him against Mysterio, but I couldn't do it just because I was getting annoyed. So initially, I didn't realize there was an issue with parry, so I thought I was just playing really bad, or I just thought that the Diablo really sucked. Did we really vote for him? No, I think it's pretty obvious that that was absolutely predetermined, and fair enough. I think at this point, like, because well, I don't know, because for Black History Month in February, they didn't really seem to have anything planned, and they didn't do the free 3 stars until they were called out for it, and shortly after that, then we got the free 3-star each week. So I don't know if maybe they had for the Pride Month planned out far in advance, possibly. Because, like, I just think it would be too convenient that the champion that the community picked was also a champion that they highlighted for Pride Month. It is possible, but I don't think that was a coincidence. No, Diablo has 90 hits on Winter Soldier, and his playstyle is hard to maintain. Okay. Groot needs it. Yeah, but I think in Groot's case, and probably Iron Patriot, although Iron Patriot did get a change a while back. It wasn't significant, though. But I think they do have to leave some champions that are just terrible. Because if you don't, if every champion is mediocre, then it's harder to separate the really good champions. Because you do need to have something in there that when you pull, it's just very upsetting, right? I think if they ever, Groot is going to be a rework, or should be a rework, and I think what we may see with him is that we'll get that rooted mechanic that they tried out a while back, and I think fair enough. I don't think that's a mechanic I'd want to see throughout the game, but if Groot had it, I could accept that. Like, even if I had to fight against him. Yeah, he's probably the only champion I'd be okay seeing that. So from Discord, where do I go to get on call? Just got done work this morning. Do you work from home? So if you join the Discord, then just go into the voice lobby, and then I'll just pull you into the streaming chat. Can you get 130 million without units? How many units? If so, no. I could do mid 90s without units. So I scored 96 last arena, but I did one set of refreshing because I wanted to see how many points I could get and how much it would cost. and I was able to, I thought I could do like 7 million points in 15 minutes, but it was only 4 million points, and it was 560 units of refreshing. But I also did some fights in the basic arena, and I think I ended up putting up 2 million there. So if I'd taken those 2 million, that would have taken me to 94 million. So yeah, I could do close to 100 million without refreshing. Let's see. Oh, okay. So wait, you're in. Yeah, okay. So if you're on the Discord, no. So it wouldn't be like a one-to-one call. So if you're on the Discord, then just go into the voice lobby, and then from there I'll just drag you into this channel. Let me see if you're already on the Discord. I don't see. No, I think you're. I think I'd seen you there before. Let's see here. Nope, that's not you. Wait, did you already join the Discord from the link in the description? They need to buff worst of the worst. They keep buffing medium champ that have uses and no damage. Should be no damage or utility for buff. Diablo has uses and he is not the worst. I think somebody like Diablo is fine. I think somebody like Ronin or Hood, I don't think they needed buffs. Ultron. Yeah. So I don't, yeah, I think, where's the voice lobby? Can you send me a screenshot? Okay, wait, what's your name on Discord? Because, oh, no, there you are. Okay, I see why. All right. So there you go. Now you should see the voice lobby. And yeah, so you should see voice lobby and you should see streaming. Yeah, there we go. All right, so let me just change over. Oh, wait, you're not going to be able to hear me in there. There we go. All right, so let me just change over a couple sound settings. Okay. There we go. All right, so now if you go, oh, here, I'll just drag you into here. There we go. So you should be able to hear me on Discord. And relentless grind, just click MCOC to maybe, yeah. So the like once somebody joins the Discord, then they just have to select the MCOC role, which if you're not familiar with that, then yeah, I'm here. So you just need to mute the stream audio. Mr. Nilo, how you doing?
What's up, Parasite? Thanks for the. What's up, Nilo? What's up, Solar? How you doing?
I'm doing okay. So, do you work from home?
I work from home, which is really nice.
Ah,
I
okay.
don't worry about traffic in the hallway when I'm trying to use the bathroom.
Yeah. So you do radio from home.
Well, I actually work for a university. I used to do radio out here in San Diego, California. Every week. I was a personal training manager, fitness manager for 24 Hour Fitness. So I trained a radio show host out here. If you guys have ever heard of the Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw show? I trained their guy, Chris Boyer. Fitness.
You're cutting it in and out. I don't know. Let me just see. I don't think it's Discord. I think it's probably on your end. But like you'll be audible and then it will go really quiet for a second and come back up. Let me just see something here.
How about now?
No, same thing. Let me just turn off the music. That might make it a little bit easier. There we go. Okay, so now I try to say something. See if it's any better.
All right, am I good?
Yeah, you're good now. So it might have been the music just drowning you out.
Awesome. I appreciate you having me on.
Well, with that voice, I was like, oh, dude, this guy, he's like an announcer. He's got to be there. um, so what do you do from home?
I work for a university, so I help students get through their financial aid and all that fun stuff. And
Oh, okay. So you're like a student advisor kind of thing?
absolutely.
Okay. Very good, very good. How long you been doing that?
About 10 years. They paid for my bachelor's and my master's.
Oh,
Stuck
damn.
around.
Okay. Well, you're still cutting out, but I don't know. Uh, wait.
Thank you on the side.
Is that for? Is he cutting out for you guys as well, or maybe that's just in? No, because what you guys hear is what I'm going, or what I hear is what you guys are going to hear. So. So you've been doing that 10 years. Okay. So I guess you must like it if you've been doing it that long.
You know, it works great. You know, working from home, saving money. I drive a lifted truck, so you know that thing takes a lot of gas.
Okay. So is it just this year you started working from home, or has that been the case for a while?
So we've been working from home, I would say, for the last 2 years, but we would go in the office still twice a week, and now it's just been indefinite the last year and a half.
Okay. And is that supposed to continue, or do you know?
You know, I hope it does. They were rumoring that we might have to go back into the office in August, but I'm keeping my fingers.
Okay. Um, so wait, are you guys able to hear Relentless? Or do you not hear him at all? And when did you start doing the YouTube craziness?
You know, I did it to like just have a little bit of fun,
Mm-hmm.
pass the time. So, you know, I started that thing up a couple months ago, like almost about a year ago, maybe. Like when they
Okay.
first had the Summoner show.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Have you done any streams or just the videos?
No, I have never done a stream. I was thinking about, you know, a face reveal at maybe 100 subs or something like that.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Well, I mean, if you want to grow your YouTube, I don't know why, but it seems that if you start off just with videos, you grow faster than if you start streaming.
Really?
Because there's been a few um, people who like just did videos and they gained a following quite quickly. Now they were good videos and like good players, blah blah blah. Then, although I don't actually know, because like Lefty is the fastest growing streamer, who's like mainly a streamer.
I
Yeah,
love to watch him. It's a lot of fun. I especially liked his raid sequence when he jumps out of the.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. And
I'm
I
always
think
on that. Let's raid
that's
enemy.
why that's why it works for him, right? Because he's very entertaining. Like he's really good at what he's doing. But like Karate Mike, Minash, and Buddy Lee, like they all started with just videos, and Minash and Karate Mike stream sometimes now, and Buddy Lee as well here and there. But
I enjoy all three of those guys. They actually have some very.
yeah. Is this the first time you met him? Are you talking about Relentless and myself, Blaze? Yeah, this is the first time we've spoken through voice. We've chatted in stream chat a few times though.
I would say Solar is the master of data. He has the best spreadsheets out there.
Yeah, it's a little OCD, I suppose. Oof, that took a while. The game was thinking there. Mm-mm. Now, how long have you been playing the game?
So I've been playing since, gosh, I want to say it's about 2.5 years.
Oh, okay.
I was free to play the first 19 months. I got my Legends title, free to play, all that stuff, and the very first time I spent was not this 4th of July, but the last 4th of July. I've been spending for a year, and I've already dropped about 3K on my account because I love this game.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I used to spend a fair bit. It was funny. So when I first started the game, I was working. I didn't play it very much, but I'd spent a ton. And then when I retired, I don't spend, but well, I'm on the game all the time now. Um,
It's a lot of fun, man.
yeah.
Ilo says, I've realized now if someone joins a call on a stream, chat reading stops.
Oh, I'm reading
Look at that.
chat. I'm just not necessarily responding as much. So, do you feel left out, Nilo? Aw. If you want to get in voice call, you can too. I don't know if we're gonna understand you with that crazy accent. Uh,
Far as playing, man, it's one of those things where we first jump on every single day. I was just grinding arena, trying to get my champions and all that stuff. And I just took 2 months off from arena,
mhm.
and after I grinded, I got Shang-Chi, my first featured champion I ever got.
Nice.
And I said, okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go for a Black Widow Clairvoyant. And then
Mhm.
all of a sudden, I popped her in a Nexus, 22 million. I was like, I'll give Clairvoyant to somebody
Yeah.
else.
So
I'm gonna go
Nilo,
ahead
you
and
can come into voice, and Relentless is gonna leave because I mean, if he wants to be bragging about not having to put up arena scores for champions, we don't need to hear that nonsense. Dude, there's a couple people in my alliance, same thing, that started grinding and then got her from the crystals, and I was like, "You bastards!" oh, wow.
all the lines, and then all of a sudden I popped the champ. I'm like, oh man, okay, well that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
I would say that was my furthest in though. I was like, oh man, that goes.
What were you intending to go to grind to?
I, I was gonna probably grind to about 95.
Okay, so you would have
I was gonna do
made
some
it.
refreshes.
So yeah, so then that's good because then you absolutely allowed somebody else to pick up the champion. So you're such a kind young man. Now I'm good. I'm not streaming or joining a call for stream until 2099. Oh damn, son. Mm. Okay. Well, then you don't get to complain because you were invited. From all the YouTubers, I think Nilo has the best British accent so far. No offense to anyone. Well, he's better British accent than I do. Oh wait, I'm not British. Wait, no, I am British. Never mind. So yeah, I guess I do count.
I know. Let me see. We got Seaton and Killer Beezy. Oh, really good accent.
Ooh, well, somebody is getting a little bit leveled today. All right, excellent. But let's
Warren
go
says
do.
2099 and Guillotine and Doctor. That should be. I got my money.
Dig it? No, you're starting to cut in and out again. Wait, so anybody hearing Relentless on from the YouTube stream, does he sound fine there? Or is he cutting in and out for you guys as well? I changed my calendar to 29. Wait, Nyla, you're obviously not shy because you do YouTube. You just don't want to get on voice chat with people. I mean, that's fair enough. Actually, you know what? To be fair, though, there is really no such thing as a British accent, right? Because English originates from the UK, so that is the standard. And then any other accent is actually like an American or a Canadian, so on and so forth. He's not clear now. Okay.
How about now?
Yeah, so it's weird. It's like when you start talking, it's fine, and then as you keep, so maybe you just need to say like one word at a time.
Good. I'll keep it quick.
So do you think you'll try streaming at all or no?
I'll probably end up giving it a shot.
Okay.
Don't know when. Taking out 100 subs.
Okay. What do you got currently?
I think I got like 30, 35 or something like that.
Okay.
Like a ways to go.
Yeah, that could go up pretty quick though. Like it yeah. Like there's some times where it would just you get a bunch like in a short period of time. Who else do I want to do this? Okay, so if he's low, I can turn him up in Discord a bit. There we go. So do America? Go ahead.
Oh, I was reading chat. I said thank you to Skull Forger for. Oh, but good.
So do Americans speak American or English? Well, although I think the U.S. Well, I guess like other places, right? Like, because the U.K., depending on where you are, there's different accents. Same thing as the U.S. Same thing as Canada.
Same thing with Spanish. Puerto Rico,
Yeah.
Mexico, Spain.
Yeah.
Spanish with different accents. I probably sound like I have a pretty big accent out there.
Yeah. Just how effortlessly you step into your British. I think the thing though with the like American or North Americans speaking with a British accent, we just think it's cool, and we think we're more sophisticated when we do it, even though we sound like morons.
People's IQ go up at automatic 50 points when I hear that English accent.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I had a British accent, and I don't know why. Because, so like the first few years before we moved to Canada, we were in the Turks and Caicos, and it's a British colony, but there's really no British. I guess there is a British influence, but like most people there have a Caribbean accent, kind of like a Jamaican kind of thing. Yeah, so I have no idea why. Like up until the age of 4, you'd think I was from like London or something. Canada's a bunch of baloney. No, it's Canadian bacon. Canada's not real. No, that's supposed to be Australia, where apparently there are people who truly believe that Australia does not exist. I don't know if they're the same people who think that the Earth is flat, but yeah. So, what kind of alliance are you in currently, Relentless?
So we teeter between gold 1 and platinum 4.
Okay.
What about you, Solar?
We are, I think, gold 2, and we're doing just map 7 for AQ. Your voice gets muted below some decibel level, might be due to Discord settings. Just talk every word a bit louder. Oh, you think that's what it is? Okay. Okay, but that would be on your side then. Yeah, okay. So what you could do, Relentless, if you go into your Discord settings and you go to the voice and video, and you can check the voice activity. So that might be currently turned up high, and you can just turn that down a little bit lower. Oh, there you go. You just answered him. The Earth is not flat. I used to think that was a joke, and then so prior to where I live currently, I'd never really used YouTube because where I was previously, the internet was really bad, and so trying to use YouTube, there'd always be buffering and yeah. So only in the last like 4 years have I actually watched a fair bit of YouTube, and I started watching the flat Earth YouTube videos and stuff. And the first 3 or so I thought was a joke, and then I realized that like that's real. Like people truly believe that. And I went for like 2 days of watching all these flat Earth videos just because I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't. I used to wonder why some countries speak English. Now I know why America has Independence Day. Yeah, it's the same thing with like some places speaking French too. that you wouldn't necessarily expect to find French there.
Can you hear me now?
Can hear you now. Ooh, that's a second game crash.
A little bit better.
What's that?
I adjusted the input sensitivity to 82 decibels.
Okay, yeah, so it's still doing the same thing. Are you on a phone or on
I'm on a
computer?
PC right
Okay. Huh.
now. What about now? Is this
Nah, it's still doing the in and out.
I should just try it on my phone.
I can't see a curve at my place. You need to look. You need to get up higher. Okay, so who do we want to try first? We don't have any charges on Corvus. Let's go Cap IW. Who is that? Who is who? How's it going, Xander? Did you get the one shot on Luke Cage? Oh wait, no, she's fine to knock down. It was oh no, she has the same thing as Gilly, where she's immune after I knocked her down. Okay. There we go.
Hope I fixed
MXD,
it.
that's oh, not yet. Still practicing. How are you getting closer? And Nilo is being all shy. He doesn't want to get on voice. So how many more? I think I've got like 3 more entries. So do you still have a fair bit in the game to work through, or are you like kind of done everything? Okay, so we got 4 more entries. It depends on the AI. Yeah, fair enough. So we have Mystic
So I'm going to
Advance.
jump out and jump back in with my phone.
Okay. I think we'll use Cap for the boss again. Yeah, we'll keep the same team. Ooh, and I guess at that fight, though, you wouldn't really be parrying him too much, but with the issues with parry today, I think there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be more difficult than need be, if you've already updated the game anyways. I am shy. Aww. Actually, you know what? To be fair, Nilo, I don't really care to get... Actually, I don't actually like talking on stream, or talking in general. But obviously, if I'm streaming, well, I don't have the choice. But yeah, I don't really care to get out of other people's streams. You haven't completed the rifts? Yes, that is true. That is true. I have not. But I'm only going to be doing this, the epic one here. I'm not going to do any more of the master or others. I don't know. I just did not really care for these at all. The rewards are good. It's pretty straightforward and easy, but and no energy cost. But yeah, I well, obviously, I mean, I'm still doing some right now. I'm just not very inspired by these. Okay, on my phone. All right. Yeah, I don't really like playing the game right now with the bugged parry. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I tried Mysterio with Diablo, and I kept getting hit when I was trying to parry it. I just thought it was me, or I thought because I never really used Diablo, I was like, oh, maybe he's just whatever. So yeah, I didn't bother going through with it. Hey, at least I'm able to parry here. Okay. I got used to my voice with my videos, but I don't want to show my face. That's the extent of my confidence. Fair enough. It happened to Cam and a few others. Yeah. The thing that's annoying me about the parry thing is it's not consistent. Like sometimes you can parry, other times it won't let you. There we go. Other times it won't let you.
There we go. Other times it won't let you. There we go. Other times.
So I think you're
Way
gonna
better.
need to mute the yeah, you sound better, but I think you just need to mute the stream. Nice Sung Chi. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really glad I went for him in the arena. It was a painful arena to do, but I'm quite glad I did it. I don't think I would do something like that again, though. My lord. What did you put up? Because you got the 6-star from arena as well, right, Relentless? Oh, maybe he muted the stream and.
Oh,
he
there you go.
disconnected.
Okay, cool. I was looking for I muted the stream by accident.
He's so satisfying to play, even as a fun. Yeah, he's quite fun. I like. It's the same reason I like Cosmic Ghost Rider. Like, depending on what you want to do, you change your combo. It just means you got to pay attention more, but yeah, I quite like it. So yeah, you got Sunshi from as a 6-star from Arena, right?
No, I got him as a 5-star. Can you believe that was still my first featured was Shang-Chi?
Okay. What did you put up for him as a 5-star?
56.
Okay.
I got him and then some.
Yeah. You know, I really did not expect that we would see anything higher. Because the 6-star went for 120-ish and then 130, I think. Let me see.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got him at 61 million. I'm looking at it right now. I don't know why I thought 56.
Liar.
Terrible. Terrible.
Yes. So the 6-star went for 129 the first, and I think like 135 or something in the second round. And I really didn't think that we would see anything even close to that. And then Purgatory and the Overseer both gone for 140. I think that's insane.
Man, that is insane. Wow.
Yeah.
Those featured champs, people just rise to the occasion and go after it. Thanks, Nilo.
Yeah.
I really do like Shang-Chi. I took him to Sig 200 level up day and R5'd him.
Oh, you got a max Sig. Okay.
Yeah, I had to. I mean, oh my gosh, that guy's special too. If you get like 30 plus chi on him, it's just, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Oh, I got a sneeze. Oh, dear. Okay, so we got one more entry here, and then we get the 5-star. Excellent. Did Diablo really get a buff? I don't feel it. It's the same old annoying medium ending medium. No, he got a buff. The regen on him now is crazy.
Oh, it's so crazy. That regen is the best part of his buff, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah, I never actually played him, or I don't know. I never read his info prior, actually. Today was the first time I ever read it. So I have no idea how to play him. All I know right now is that I can take a lot of damage and I'm going to heal back.
Yeah, I remember he was broken for a while. His persistent charge and all that stuff just was not working out too well. And now he's he's a regen guy, and he's got a lot of utility. So we're going to be seeing some pretty cool gameplay vids come out this next month with Diablo. I'm excited to see what my 6-star can do.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm going to need to play with him a bit because I may take him to R2, like, because I have a few Mystic T4CC that I want to use on somebody. Come on, dude! I need you to evade. Come on. He's not going to do that. Come on. Oh, really? Ah, well. The one thing I don't like about the Corvus charge for the evade, every time you have somebody who evades, you end up doing so much damage that they're almost dead by the time they finally evade. And then you're heavy or you're L1, it kills them.
That's the truth.
Yeah. Let's do this one. Best buff champion this month? Yeah, well, I mean, it's day one, so give it a bit of time. But I didn't try out the Bishop. Well, I think I only have Bishop. I don't know if I even have another 5-star, so. But I did try Diablo a little bit.
Supersonic Saint says, I know the champ buffs just came out today, but have they hinted flat out who they said the next champs buffed are going to be?
No, I think these, like, it used to be not until the Friday before the update, but I think recently they've been doing it a little bit earlier, so we won't know until at least the middle of the month.
I hope so too, Xander. He hopes Miles gets his buff next month. I hope Hood gets his buff as well. We've been waiting on that guy.
Yeah, the Hood one, because I think they're going back to the drawing board, right? Like starting from scratch on what they had done.
Yep.
So, but that should have priority, really.
Xander says, Swedea. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, Swedea. Xander says, Swedea and MSD already have soloed the 6.2 champion boss with the buff Diablo. Of course.
So I wonder then if, although I mean, yeah, it wouldn't really take any time to get there, but I wonder if they would have, like last night or earlier today before the buff or before the update went live, I wonder if they would have fought up to that point and then waited and then finished it off with him, kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. The Parasite MCOC says, but the process of brewing was the most annoying part of his precious kit. They've kept it the same. Supersonic State says, hope Doctor Strange, Iron Patriot, A-Bomb gets a buff soon. Yeah, I hope Strange does. His movie's coming out, so I'm guessing Strange might just be on the list of buffs unless we get a new Strange. That could happen too.
I think that's what they would do more than anything. Because it would be, I mean, granted, it was a while ago that they nerfed all of those, like him, Scarlet Witch, Wolverine, blah, blah. But it'd be kind of weird to have nerfed them and then to buff them. So I think in his case, we'll get a brand new champion. Yeah. Which sucks.
Yeah, that's the truth, because a lot of people invested into the old Strange. Hey, what's up, Jacob Showers?
Yeah. Mr. Showers, what's going down?
Xander says his potion mechanic is gone. So no more potion mechanic for Diablo.
Yeah, I think that's the pre-fights now. But I have no idea, because, like I said, it's not somebody I ever used, so. But yeah, I'm definitely going to have to try him out a little bit in ROL. But that sustainability, I'm already really liking.
I know he's not a big damage dealer, but the healing in the region is probably the most crazy I've ever seen. It's like every 1.5 seconds that goes by, he gets a health.
Yeah.
A percentage of health.
But I think I'm gonna wait. Like I'm definitely not gonna rank him up today.
Yeah, same.
But it reminds me. Now I used Hood a little bit more after his initial buff, and I was really enthusiastic about the healing for him, and I kind of feel the same way about Diablo. I really have a feeling that later on today or tomorrow we're going to see something where they're saying, "Oh, that regen isn't intended to be so potent."
Oh, yeah. They're going to see their potion loss. Kabam's going to be like, "Nope, pull it back."
Yeah.
I hope not. Hope not.
No, I don't know, man. That would be not cool. Like twice in 1 year, something like that.
Oh yeah, that's no bueno. No good at all. Jacob Shower says, wish Bishop was better. Supersonic State says, I don't know. I kind of like Bishop. And Xander Scar says, Diablo's poison damage is nuts. Well, I for sure hope Bishop is better. And I can't wait to see what Diablo can do with his poison. I haven't even tried him out. I wonder if he even has to be awakened right now to be good.
Damage, yeah, he does get a bit more damage, but the thing I like is that the awakening, while he's got a poison on him, he takes less damage, basically.
Ah, good to know.
And he takes no damage from poison, which is cool.
Nice.
But yeah, because I think when I was trying Diablo earlier, it was just him. But maybe I'll have a go against Winter Soldier with some synergies. I like the synergy he has for Dormammu. There's a few synergies now for Dormammu that make him look. The only problem is, I mean, if you have to take 4 champions to make one champion decent, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh man. AQ Shadow says, "Yo,
What is going down, Mr. AQ? I'm just getting
Xander,
beat up by Sasquatch.
Xander says, cool, Miss Perry, or was it a dropped input?" All right, there he goes. In the bin, Sasquatch.
So normally when like I don't parry, I just figure it's just me playing poorly. And then when I tried Mysterio and Winter Soldier with Diablo, I'm like, no, there's something wrong. And then I saw in the forums that there are people complaining. Oh, and they gave the info, like not very specific, but some info in regards to the solo objectives for Summer of Pain. So it's looking more like it's just going to be hashtag based. Like one of the things was like Spider-Verse or Symbiote and stuff like that. So it might be interesting. AQ, who's on call, is Mr. Relentless Grinds.
Hey, what's up, AQ Shadow?
I went for a parry at the start of the fight, didn't register. Yeah. It seems like, if anything, it's that one as well. It's the first parry that's failing most of the time.
They've been having a real trouble with parry lately, especially when that incursions bug came about where it's switching out the masteries and dropping parry.
Yeah.
And it was Kabam's got to hopefully give us some compensation for that. Would be nice.
We need compensation for the last year, man, with all of the crashing and stuff. Oh my lord.
I mean, how many times have you missed a parry and get comboed into oblivion because you're like on 7.2 or some variant or some hard content like the gauntlet?
Yeah. But I think that's partly why they're not acknowledging that there's an issue, is because if they say that there's something wrong, well then yes, they have to provide compensation. But I think they just don't want to, and that's why they're not addressing it at all. Right.
Oh yeah. Parasite says we get smashed in the face with parry.
So what were you saying earlier when you started? You were saying that you did something in radio years ago?
Yeah, so I used to go on. I trained this guy called Chris Boyer from the Dave Shelley and Chainsaw show. And I was a fitness manager for 24 Hour Fitness. So I'd go in every week and do fitness tips. So they would bring me in and we would talk about his workout, how he would sweat and, squirm, and they would all laugh and all that stuff. And then they'd have callers on, and then I would answer their calls.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think it was your iBomb or Mysterio video, and I'm like, no, this dude is definitely on radio.
Oh, man. Later, AQ Shadow.
Have a good one, dude. Thanks for coming by and saying hi. Yeah.
I've had some experience, but I've never been a DJ myself.
Okay. You ever thought about it?
It would be great. I'd love to be in radio. I think it's a lot of fun. I'd like to do events, the concerts, and I love music. I mean, all genres, so I wouldn't mind it at all.
Okay.
Just the money. Hopefully they pay me enough.
Yeah. I don't think the money's too good in starting out. But I think once you make a name for yourself and stuff, then you could probably do okay. Not that I've known any DJs, but just from the little I've seen of people who started in that kind of thing. Diablo also bugged one of his synergies supposed to make his poisons passive, and he didn't have passive poisons. Oh yeah. I saw that synergy. I don't know if it's a good thing that every month things start happening and people always are questioning, is this broken, is that broken? Because the company is so consistently breaking things. Oh, man.
Supersonic Stant said, I don't know if it's a bug or I don't understand how MODOK works, but I don't understand how MODOK managed to auto-block my heavy when I was using Kingpin. It happened in Sweetia's last Warvid too. Interesting.
Yeah, actually, it wasn't Kingpin. There was somebody else I was using recently, and I was going to heavy, and they paired me, and I'm like, what?
I'd be surprised if that happened to Mole Man or something, if it was a skill, because
Yeah.
that shouldn't happen.
Yeah. Oh, and there's something with Deadly Origin too. Like she's evading when she doesn't have the evade charge. I think there's something in the forums about it.
Yeah, random evade charges. I remember seeing that
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Parasite MCOC, it says it might be because of the flux at Supersonic Scent. The Parasite MCOC, that's a random one. He gets every fight. Ah, good knowledge. I appreciate the knowledge on this channel too. Got a lot of knowledge here.
Well, it's not coming from me.
You're just flying through these rifts with Corvus.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like like I said, I just really wasn't enthused for these at all. Like when they first came out, I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. You get to pick blah blah. And then after, I'm like, eh. So do you usually
riff,
go ahead?
I was gonna say the first riffs that I ever had done was, remember the Atlantean riffs with Namor?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the riffs that I thought were pretty fun. You get some good rewards out of that at the time.
Yeah.
Feel this one's mediocre. I don't feel the rewards are that great.
Yeah. It's not too bad because it was a fair bit of T5B.
Right.
True. That's what I went for initially. Like with the keys, it was the T5B that I was after for the most part.
I was after the shards myself.
Mm-hmm.
I got about like 6,000 of those shards, so it wasn't too bad.
Okay.
But I remember some side events where we get a full 6-star.
Yeah.
And all the other perks, the other T5 and T2, but
Yeah. So did you see or when I was talking about it on stream for this summoner event that starts tomorrow?
Yeah, we can as far as the showdown or the
yeah.
So tell me a little bit about that. What have you learned?
So like it looks like it's replacing the Summoner Appreciation Calendar, which I don't know how I feel about that because now it's basically you've got to do stuff to get the rewards, where before it was you just log in, which I think I'm okay with that. And I like that you get to pick what you're getting, and you pick when, in a sense. But yeah, it's definitely a change from doing the calendar.
Oh yeah. Supersonic Sant said, speaking about Kabam and broken stuff, Ultron is still bugged. Are your crazy damage fury phase when your functions are refreshed and you can heavy to restart it? It won't activate. And then Xander Scar says, my first ever rifts were Dormammu's rifts in 2017. Wow, that's a while back.
Yeah, I think those might have been the first ones, actually. Let's see what I want to get to next.
Skull Forger says, the keys were such a small amount, maybe 2 keys per week.
Yeah.
And Xander Scar says, Summoner's Resort and Resort Plus is a cost thing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the cost thing, though, I'm not sure because they don't specify if it's like cash or if it's units. If it's units, I'm okay with. Just if you don't have saved units, fine, you can still grind them out. But if it's a cash thing, I don't like that at all.
Yeah, it's going to limit so many players. They're already separating the gap too far from free to play to spending. Like I said, I was 19 months in free to play, got through a lot of content, got my Legends badge. And then once finally, I got that back in March. I got it at the same time J-Rock got his same month with Black Widow, Digital Origin, and the Red Guardian. But then like 2 months later, I felt like I wasn't going to get anywhere if I didn't start spending. So I went ahead and spent on 4th of July was my first time I spent last year. Yeah.
Huh. I guess maybe like I don't know if it's something they have to do, but I suppose it's something that eventually is going to happen. But yeah, no, I know it says purchase required, but that's what I'm saying. Like it does, so purchase, but that could still mean through units, right? Because they also specify equivalent to 2 Star Lord's loot bags or whatever. So I don't know if that means equivalent as in the amount of units you would get, or what the actual dollar cost would be.
That'd be cool if they threw everybody an Odin for our troubles on Miss Perry's and this, that's, and the others. That would make up for it for me.
No. There's no problem. It's all your device. Come on now.
We have to upgrade.
Man. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Xander Scar says, I'm still free to play. And the Parasite says, does anyone forget Gwynpool Goes to the Movies?
Yeah, that was a pretty good one. Yeah. Here,
I've always heard this Scrapyard. I always wanted to see what Rocket Scrapyard was all about. I heard that was the best event ever, and I wasn't around for that.
Yeah. Yeah, they've definitely had a few pretty good ones, and they've had a lot of misses too. So let's see. Solo event completing seminar.
Oh, here we go.
So here it is. Cost equivalent. Peter Parker's wallet and Star Lord's loot bag. So by saying cost equivalent, I don't know if that's saying let me bring it up here.
So $5 to $10 is what it's going to be, is what they're saying. Oh, plus it says plus, so like $15.
Yeah, but so I don't know. So which two?
Take a
Peter
look.
Parker's.
Peter Parker, I think,
Star
is about
Lords.
$5
So 21.
in the U.S.
Yeah. So that's 10 and 5 for you, right? What I'm seeing is 14 and 7. Yeah. Okay. So 15 U.S., 21 Canadian. So yeah, I don't know if that's what they're saying. If it's like the dollar amount, or if it's the amount of units, like equivalent to those amount of units.
Okay.
Because if it's equivalent to that amount of units, I'm okay with that. But if they're saying that it's $21, yeah, I'm not okay with that. Not that it's the $21. It's the idea that they're going to, expect us to. Because the sigil is one thing, but what they're saying here is you have to pay money to play a part of the game in a sense. I mean, it's the rewards you're getting, and then the other thing here is the 2 Star Wars loot bags, cost equivalent. So
Interesting. If it was units, if it was 1 Peter Parker and 1 Star-Lord's loot bag, it'd be 410 units.
Dude, that's actually a fair bit of units then. Shit.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you can only grind out 5... Oh, I guess. Because you can grind out 540 just from arena milestones.
That'd be half a week's grind, exactly. Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Okay. Okay. The game is working fine. There are no bugs. It's just the device which has the problem. So every month, change the device while updating the game. There you go.
Supersonic Stant says Rocket Scrapyard was great. Reason why they won't bring it back is because there is a lot of carbonium cores in it. Therefore, summoners buy or spend less units for them, less money for Kabam. And yeah, that's how it goes. I hope they do bring it back to an extent, because if they're going to be enhancing masteries and improving them, it would be a nice thing for Kabam to do for all the punches we'd have to roll with the bugs and the game closures and the miss parries and all that stuff. That'd be a really cool pro player move of Kabam if they brought that scrapyard back.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't know. I just think they just really don't care, because they're making money off of like the whales, right? Who are just going to spend it regardless. And yeah, I don't know. Some of the decisions are just, I really don't know what they're thinking. What do they want to try here? No, I don't think any of this matters, because this is just master. So yeah, pretty quick anyways. So who's your most wanted 6-star currently, Relentless?
Oh man, that's a hard one, because I got Ghost, who I've been hunting for. Cyber, I bought 3 class Nexus crystals, all tech, and didn't pull Ghost. And finally, I bought one this time around and pulled her. So she was my most wanted, but I had to pass up a Human Torch for an Archangel. I'd want a Human Torch. Okay. I think, because I let him slip through the fingers to awaken Archangel, but I needed that that dupe. That's so important for Archangel.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like, I already had Torch at 565. Might as well grab him. But I would say Torch would be my most wanted 6-star.
Okay. Have you already explored the Abyss?
I have not explored the Abyss.
Okay.
I'm,
Okay.
I just, what's funny is I just pulled Aegon, about 4 weeks ago. I took him into the Gauntlet. He did great, So I'm gonna take him, probably with the 4 Horsemen, or
Okay.
I might choose Heimdall or somebody else. I'm not 100% sure. I told
Right.
myself once I get up to 30 revives, I'll go ahead and run the Abyss.
Okay. Yeah. Well, so like you haven't done the first path yet? I guess
No,
not.
I haven't even done the first path. I've been lagging on that. I've been lagging on the Abyss completely. I'm not a long content type of guy. Like I've already gone through all of pretty much story mode, but as far as it goes, I haven't gotten into the Abyss.
Okay.
But let me see. Parasite MCOC says instead of getting that unit bundles, it is fair spending the $5 unit 1, which gives us 735 units. Yeah, true that.
Yeah, but that's
Supersonic
735 over the month. Yeah.
Right.
And it's not all at once. I think it's for the whole month.
Supersonic Sense says my most wanted 6-star is dupe on my Fury. But if it's a new champ, I want APOC. Xander Scar says Professor X. Yeah, I don't have any of those as 6-stars. I would want, in that order, believe it or not, probably Professor X, then dupe my Nick Fury, and then APOC. Like if I were to, I have a generic. I'm going to use it on Ghost though.
Oh, okay. So will you use it on her like right now or tomorrow or whatever, or will you wait until you need her awakened for like 7-3 or another fight in summer pain?
I feel this game takes a lot of patience, and sometimes I'm impetuous and I just start ranking people up and dropping stuff in. But if I'm coming to some content where I'm like, hey, you know what? I want to bang out some, 7.3 or something, and I need Ghost for this, and that's when I'll throw it in. But if it's like an appreciation day or something where I'm going to get points for level up, then I'll go ahead and do that as well. I still have T5CC waiting for her, but I'm going to wait till the next level up day. I kind of ran out of ISO. I got, I did a couple rank 3s this last level up, and then I took Shang-Chi up, and then there goes my ISO.
Okay. Yeah, because I got the final offer from the unit deals for July 4th, and I was like the video that I uploaded, I was in the process. I was going to in the video awaken Ghost, and like I was at this screen and I was about to do it. I was like, you know what? I don't have a actual use of having her awaken right now, so I'm gonna wait. Like when 7-3 drops, if she's still not awakened by then yeah, I'll awaken her. And then I looked because I looked at Doom, looked at Nick, whatever, and it's the same thing for all of them. And I'm like, well, I'm just gonna hold off. But yeah, I think actual use, Nick would make the most sense for me, and then Omega Red probably. But I think I would end up doing Ghost if I wanted to do a Legends run for 7-3.
Yeah, I gotcha. You have there's Omega right there. My Omega Red's at Sig 200 right now. I've had him up there for a little while.
Nice. Yeah, so I want to, like, I've taken the 6-star to R2, and I want to try him unduped for a while, and then compare it to when I do finally awaken him and get him high Sig, just to have an idea. Because I know, like, everybody's like, oh, he has to be awakened, so I want to see how much of a difference it actually is. Like, I know it's going to be different. Also, you get the unblockable, and so. But yeah, just damage-wise, it's going to be pretty significant too.
Oh yeah.
Parasite
says, "Go ahead."
Most wanted 6-star would be a dupe on Fury or Silver Surfer. Okay, Surfer would be prestige or actual use. Because I guess he's not the worst.
I have my Silver at rank 2 and Sig 40 right now.
Okay. Do you use him much?
I don't. I really don't. I feel his window's way too small. He's a good champ for certain things. Buffed up, armor break. I like him for that kind of stuff. But I have an R3 Captain Marvel movie, so for buffed up and armor break, she's real fun.
Right. Yeah. 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 I guess it comes down to that too, right? Like, what are other options? And that really determines how valuable a certain champion would be to you.
Oh yeah, and then Cosmic Ghost Rider is just an amazing Cosmic as well. He's sitting at rank 2 because I have him as a 565.
Okay.
But he'll go up to rank 3 eventually.
Nice. Look at you with all these OP 6 stars. Damn.
I got lucky on some picks. Not too lucky with my Thronebreaker crystals though.
So what class would you go for from the Abyss Nexus?
Skill. I want Fury.
Okay.
I want a Fury or to dupe my Kingpin or a Mole God. I would probably go skill.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
then again, I mean, Mutant, so many bangers in Mutant, you can't go wrong there.
Yeah.
So,
but I mean, that's not bad. If you've got a class where there's multiple champions you want, then then the likelihood of missing should be pretty low.
Supersonic Sense says, I like the fact that 7.1 and 7.2 moved away from requiring the best of the best champs to do. I think I used my R3 iHulk for 75% of 7.1 exploration and most of 7.2 completion. And then Skill Forger confirms it's per prestige. I'm pretty low in terms of prestige and other options as Thor Rags. Yeah, we don't want to put anything in Thor Rags. Good call on Surfer over Thor Rags. That's for sure. Oh, man. Supersonic Scent says, with that too, despite Surfer being immune to Shock, Incinerate, and Cold Snap, I think CMM, Captain Marvel movie, can go binary and shrug that off. Yeah, she goes indestructible and, can't touch this for 12 seconds. So that's kind of nice.
So what have you done 7.1 and 7.2?
I have 7.2 everything 100% except for I've done 2 runs on Gwen Master, so I gotta finish her off. I felt I had too many things in inventory and not enough smaller stuff like T4 basic and stuff like that. So if I were to take any more and get any more rewards, they would have probably expired like T5 and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, I got to put this on pause. I was getting it done too fast.
Right,
I mean, 7.2 has been really fun. I've been flying through that thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I used 7.2 as basically just a resource farm. Like when I needed T5B or T2A, then I'd go in and do a path or two. One thing I didn't get there, it made no sense to me, why they put the rewards in the chests. Like, why not just leave them there so that you can see them? I thought that was so weird. Considering that, like, there was like graphics of, here's what this chest is, blah blah blah. So, but yeah.
Oh yeah. Skill Forger says his Thor Rags is a natural Sig 40 right now, and you know what? Mine is like 100 right now for the 5-star, and then I have a 6-star that I think is about 660. So I feel you on that, my man. And Xander Scar says indestructible when awakened. Yes, Captain Marvel movie definitely gets a lot better when she's awakened and gets that indestructible. But one cool thing is I did use her unawakened for a long time, so it makes me really appreciate her awakened ability. I still took her up to rank 3 even unawakened. I know a lot of people think that's taboo, but she got through a lot of content, so she's still very useful out there.
Who was that for?
Captain Marvel movie.
Okay.
She's kind of taken a back seat lately.
Yeah, if you got CGR, I bet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's a lot of fun. I'm trying to figure out the fastest Realm of Legends team right now. I think Cosmic Ghost Rider and is definitely on the team.
Yeah. There is a post on the forums. It actually looks kind of cool. Let me see if I can find this. somebody posted something, and it's called speedrun.com.
Oh, that'd be cool to check that out.
Yeah.
Supersonic Sense said, my classic A-bomb is a natural SIG 40 right now. Weird flex. I mean, I like that flex, man, because I have a Red Guardian at SIG 200. So whenever I want to do poison fast, I bring in regular Abomination.
Oh, that's weird. It looks like it's. Oh, man, it's just.
Skull Forger says, I have an R3 Mole God at SIG 40. I wish I had that too. That's awesome, Skull Forger.
Dude, he's one of the best reworks or buffs or whatever you want to call it. Like, holy crap.
Yeah.
Going from somebody who's like
I would agree.
Joke to being like one of the most desired. My goodness.
I'd say top 5 in all of MCOC history, with Magneto and Colossus probably being number 1 and 2, and then Mole God falling in at probably 3 spot. Unless anybody else can think of anybody else that should deserve that 3rd spot.
Yeah, and he replaces what a lot of other champions would do as well, which is. But yeah, because I don't think he didn't really have any utility prior. Well, definitely not to what it is now. Oh damn, I can't find that. It's too bad. Yeah, so basically what it looked like was just a site where you could go post. There we go. Let me bring it up here.
Xander's waiting for that Miles Morales buff. He's already dropped 6 stones in him. Is he already ranked 3, Xander?
Those were all 6 stones.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, if you're 21. Yeah, so let me see. So yeah, so it will show you like what it is. So I think this one. Okay, yeah, so there's a lot more stuff here now than there was initially since they've had this post. So I don't think.
I hope they hurry up and buff him then, Xander. If you've been waiting 7 months, man, they better do it next month. Wow.
When they actually came out and said about Miles and Black Panther, I kind of felt that they just had to respond because they got called out for not having anything planned for Black History Month. And to me, the way they responded, it kind of felt as though, oh, we got to respond. Like, I don't know if they actually really had things in the works, but yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they said it, so they got to deliver on their promise now.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
The way they responded, though, it sounded like, oh, we've been working on this. It's just, But.
The Kabam backpedal, they're notorious for that. Supersonic Saint says, Mole Man can do tons of stuff now. I can even see people using him in alternative team. Oh, yeah, definitely. I can see that too. Definitely. Reason being, his heavy is 1-hit guaranteed crit and has that bleed to add to the damage. Yeah, if you guys ever run Warpath 5 where you have to do the Angus heavy and you find it really hard to get that heavy off, bring in Mole God. He'll go ahead and get that heavy off for you, no problem.
You said you're gold 1, plat 4, right, for War?
Yes.
Okay. So what do you think about the buffed rewards for War?
They're better than they were. I always feel like they could be better, but that's just me being greedy. But looking at like the lower tiers, like it feels like silver kind of still is getting screwed and all that stuff. So the guys in the lower tiers, I feel for them. Looks like they master. I don't see why you would be upset getting the master rewards. Those look amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To me, it looked like outside of master, I didn't really think that anybody else was getting that big of a benefit, honestly. Like
right. I agree.
The 6-star Nexus, I'm like, what the hell? And then a 5-star Nexus for Plat 1. And I'm like, really?
Oh man.
I mean, I guess it would be a way to target ISO. But outside of that, I don't think that if you're at Plat 1, Plat 2, you're that concerned about 5 stars. I think you're looking for 6 stars.
Right.
But yeah.
Scar says, "Bring a mole god. I don't have one to bring. ... And I know Fuller feels your pain too, because whenever he was going against Purgatory, I was like, why don't you just bring your Human Torch? He's like, you know what?
And it's funny because he really feels like a champion that pretty much everybody has, everybody except me.
Man, I wish I could give you one of my pulls for him, because I have pulled him a couple times. I can't lie.
Yeah, wow. So you're going to even brag that you have him multiple times. I see how it is. All right. I don't have Torch either. Okay, good. I don't feel as alone, Xander. Yeah, no. When I was doing the Abyss, I wanted him so bad. Oh, I'd still like him just to have him, but like the actual where I would see using him isn't really there as it once was.
Who's your incinerator then? Would you say Sunspot, Black Widow, Clairvoyant? Who do you feel?
I guess it would be Claire, if there's somewhere. Oh, well, because usually, like, if you have to have an incinerate, it's usually an incinerate or a shock. So then I would just go with Deadly Origin.
Okay.
But
Very good.
If I had to go with incinerate, yeah, it would have to be Claire, because Sunspot is not going to work too well with Suicide. So.
Who's your favorite champ to use that some people, might feel like, oh, you shouldn't rank 3 that person?
Mr. Sinister. I don't have him at rank 3. Yeah. But
okay.
I really like Mr. Sinister. I never use him just because his damage isn't very good. So he's a lot slower than other options. But for everything he does, it's crazy. Like, it's, yeah. Which is actually why I'm using him right now. One of the few times.
And he's got great utility, especially if, you fight somebody that does the reverse controls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I could see that.
So that's the biggest
awesome.
reason. Like, I might take him to rank 2, but the only reason that I'd be hesitant is because I have the 5-star maxed out, and I did that for the Grandmaster, because that reverse control phase was just kicking my ass, and with Sinister it made it so much easier.
Skullforger says the lower tiers get crazy value. Nexus 5 for each month, silver and bronze. Well, that's good for them. I thought they could have given them a little bit more, but then again, at that level, maybe a 5-star Nexus is pretty darn good. Supersonic Saint says, was thinking about this today when fighting a thing in arena. Why is the Fantastic Four science champs?
I think probably because of the way. Well, yeah, I guess the only other thing that could probably be would be Cosmic. But
right, that's what I would think. Either Cosmic or Science. Well, there's champs that are super versatile. I mean, everybody thought that Man Thing was going to be a Science champ, but he turned out being a Mystic.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a trip. I mean, we got Spider-Mans that are all different classes, right? We got a skill for stealthy. We have Cosmic. We have Symbiote Spidey. We have Stark Enhance for tech, and then original we have regular Spider-Man for science.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2099 will be interesting. I don't know when, but I'm sure eventually he'll be in the game. That would be an interesting.
The only
one.
Spider-Man we don't have is a mutant Spider-Man.
Yeah, and I don't think there'd be anything close in the comics for a mutant one either. So that is probably something we wouldn't get.
Yeah. And then let me see. Xander Scar says, I'm not touching Abyss until I get a torch. I don't blame you, my man. I wasn't touching Abyss until I got an Aegon, so. I should say Labyrinth of Legends. I should say Labyrinth of Legends, actually.
You could absolutely do Abyss without torch. You could do it without Aegon. But the difference between doing it with or without Aegon is huge. It's not that big of a difference with or without torch. There's one fight where you would have to have torch. I think Warlock could do it as well. It's a Deadpool fight, but a 4-star torch will work just fine.
Yeah. And then Xander says his underrated Miles Morales, Spider-Gwen, and Carnage. Yeah, they have some really good utility. I think Carnage is a lot of fun to play. A lot of bleeds.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess he ended up being a pretty good option for the Medusa boss in 6-2? Somewhere in Act 6.
Supersonic Saint said he'd give you his 6-star torch if he could, because he left behind his torch for the Abyss and used Void instead. I see a lot of people doing that, taking in Void. Yeah.
I think the one fight where I would have preferred Torch over Void, because that's what I ended up using, would have been probably the Sim Supreme. I really didn't like using Void for that one. And I think Torch would have been a much better option there.
Xander, need a Mutant and Mystic. That's right. Mutant and Mystic Spider-Man. That's correct.
Yeah. I wonder if Spidey 2099 could be Mystic.
Ooh.
Probably.
Maybe. Did they get Mystic powers? Or is he teched out?
Yeah, I think he'd be more of a tech.
Skill Forger says, why the SIG 200 Aegon Solar? Do not use him in Act 7?
No, outside of AOL, I haven't used him at all. He's 200 because... What did I take him to? I think I took him to 120. And then... I got him... I think I took him to 120. I did a Path of Abyss. And then I may have taken him to 160 or 180. And then I pulled him additional times.
Smart.
But yeah, he's definitely... Having a higher SIG is nice for sure. But with fights that long, you definitely don't need him maxed out. Because you will get to your max combo pretty quick.
Yeah, he was amazing for me in the Gauntlet. I liked using Aegon. He got me a couple one-shots. One on Spider-Gwen, actually.
Yeah, I think... so when it comes back, I don't think I'll do it again because I've done it, I've gotten the rewards. But even if the rewards were reduced for doing it a second time, I'd like to do it and change up my team a little bit.
Me too. Knowing what I know now, I wouldn't bring in my rank 3 Doom. I'd bring in my 565 Professor X instead.
Okay. Yeah, I used Doom for... I found Doom really good for Apocalypse, though.
Oh, yeah, he was fun with Apocalypse. Yeah, that's what I used.
So what would I have changed? I think I would have taken out Corvus. I would have brought Shang-Chi. I don't think I would have... No, I think Shang-Chi would have done better than Corvus, because I was stupid. I ended up taking Suicides off, and I should have left them on. At least for when I was going to use Corvus, but that would have been one change. And I would have left out Namor and probably brought in Gladiator Hulk. I think those would have been the two changes.
Yeah, he'd have been great for Terrax.
Yeah.
Big time. I did the Quake cheese. I just kept quaking.
Okay.
Guys, I'm like, I'm just going to quake it.
Yeah. Actually, the smartest thing for me to do would be to learn to play Quake. But I always say that, and yet I never spent the time to learn to play her.
I mean, on a scale of 10, I'm about a 6 on my Quake play. I'm still not that great. I still feel like I'm a D+.
I used Dragon Man I used Doom for Dragon Man and Apocalypse. I used him for Dragon Man. It didn't work very well for me. That was... I think... That and the Sasquatch fight were the only technical fights that were difficult. Anything else where I screwed up, it was just me playing poorly. But those were the ones where I just found the actual mechanics of the fight difficult. Yeah.
Supersonic State says, my underrated champ is Red Hulk. Very simple, but effective. Yeah, I just took mine up to rank 2. I pulled him and duped him. And I'll tell you what, he's really good for Warpath 9. So... yeah, Red Hulk is still very viable nowadays.
Do you enjoy War?
Do I enjoy War? Yeah, you know what I do. I kind of do enjoy War now that they moved the nodes, because we finish in one day. We don't even wake up in the morning and talk about strategy. We just get it done immediately in one day. Once it goes up, we're attacking. after that, then we'll jump on and, finish it off.
Mhm.
We have pretty good communication. So,
Okay.
not too shabby. What about you?
No, I do not like war. When they first went to this format, I really liked it, and that's why I started a YouTube channel, was because I was recording my war fights, and it was just an easy way to share them um, with the alliance, rather than like posting a video online each time. And then I think it was maybe season 6 or season 7 where I just didn't care anymore. So I wouldn't record fights if I died. I'm like, oh well, that sucks. And then I think I got to about season 12, and I'm like, you know what? If this is the way I look at it, I shouldn't be in an alliance that wants to do well in war. And yeah, I just have not had an interest.
Yeah, it always makes up the alliance too. And I've had some guys that stayed with me over the years because I've been an officer, and not in this alliance because I just I'll let the other guys coming in that are full of eagerness and excitement to want to do all the war setups and all that fun stuff. I'm like, oh, here's who I have. Take whoever you want, and I'm hands off. No more recruiting or anything like that. So, as far as it goes, when you have a good alliance that's humming, where everybody knows exactly what they need to do, your paths are assigned, and people are helping out, then it's fun. But if you have a scrambled alliance where you're trying to tell people to hop on and do stuff, then it gets really unfun, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think if you need to continually remind the same people to place defenders or join AQ, blah, blah, like once or twice here and there, absolutely. But if it's the same people all the time, yeah, maybe that's just not the place for them.
Xander says he's a 8.5 at his Quake abilities because he could take Dragon Man down to half health in one shot and then just kill them with another revive. That's really good. And I've seen people use Quake on that Dragon Man and Gauntlet. You just you got to take that first special one and get that innervate, and then if you can Quake it perfectly, you can pretty much shut that thing off the rest of the fight, right? Power game.
Okay. Yeah, I think, right? Like if you block the L1 or something like that. Yeah.
Xander took him with Doom, not Quake. Okay. Supersonic Snat said if I had to change my team for the Gauntlet, I would have not done it and waited for the next time. I was very unprepared and didn't have the right option. Sometimes that happens, man. We all have to back out, and we're like, gosh, I'm already 20 revives in, 200 potions, and 1,000 units. I don't want to go to 2,000. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, that was a bit of a wake-up call for the Gauntlet. All right, well, that is it for me. Let's see who else we got going, if anybody is going. But Mr. Relentless, thanks for coming on call. It's been nice having you on.
Yeah, it was nice being on call, and anytime you need me, just go ahead and hit me up and I'll jump on. It was nice talking with all you guys as well.
Yeah, you might find other people being like, hey, Mr. Relentless, you want to... you definitely got the voice for it, that's for sure.
Thank you. I love our community, man. As much as I can help, I'd love to. Have fun.
All right. Yeah, so that's it for me. Thanks for coming and hanging out, and I will catch you guys later. Take care.
See you guys later. Bye.